It's the preamble, the bit of the show I hate, where we say out loud, clearly and distinctly, that we are aware we are being surveilled, that we do not like it, that we did not ask for it, that if anyone is making money off of this endeavor, it absolutely is not us. And we want it to fucking stop. Um, we're too sensitive, but also we don't feel anything. We're desperate for attention. That's why we don't talk to people. We're too trusting, so we're always on guard. I don't know. I would like it if people chose one batch of lies and stuck to it, but that sort of defeats their purpose. Anyway, hey, if you are a person who can give us a little bit of information um, about how this is being done to us, we don't care about why anymore. We just need a couple of facts, anything that we can use to actually be able to fight against this in a real way. Um, it would be wonderful if you would contact us. Our email is joyandsolace@gmail.com. We're reachable on Discord at Joyous Amalgamation, or on the Fediverse at Eternal September at thick, THICC.horse. We have not spoken to anyone, absolutely zero kayfabe. We have never spoken to anyone about this in a one-on-one basis that hasn't then, like, ditched us the way a couple of people that we had considered friends did. So, hey, if you're talking to someone who claims to be us and you're receiving communication that doesn't come from one of those places, again, that's not us. You should drop kick whoever that is. Okay. I'm gonna play the syncope and then we're gonna get into the game. Welcome, friends. Good seeing you. Uh, my name's Remy, and I am, as always, your favorite voice in the void. I have some schmutz on my inner arm because I made like some food and it had a sauce on it, and I apparently got some of the sauce on my arm without noticing, and now the fuzz from my blanket is stuck to it. It's gone now. Uh, yeah. We're going to be finishing up ENA Dream Barbecue today. So that should be good. I need to give you some content warnings for ENA Dream Barbecue. ENA Dream Barbecue is a surrealist adventure game um, that trades heavily in offhanded mentions of blood and violence and classist abuse. There's likely going to be some bathroom humor, as going to the bathroom is the main thing that our is the main thing on our plates as we move forward. And I need to warn for eye contact, as most of the uh, dialogue in the game is from a first-person perspective, uh, where people are speaking directly to the camera. I think that's everything I need to do for the game. Content warning for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about my trauma. That's not your vibe, that's okay. If you find you're comfortable being around that, I'm happy to have you here. If you're here specifically to mock that, don't do that thing. Um, Maybe go for a walk instead. Go down to the park, swing on the swings, enjoy your life. Well, cool. So let me hit the button and we'll get into it. Any moment now? Any moment now. The game will pop up. There it is. It's made with Unity. There we go. And Fmod, whatever Fmod is. So I didn't really talk about the menu screen because we didn't actually spend a lot of time on it because I had to reset like the I had to reset the save file to 0 so that we could start from the beginning. And there's all these little like clickable thingies. Like over here we have an envelope, which when you click on it has a person pop out of it and row it like a boat. Over here is a painting of a headless person sitting portrait style with rain behind them. We click it and it's snowing instead. And then back to rain. Here on the continue screen we have a little doctor's bag, and when we click it, a whole bunch of pictures of lungs fly out of it. On our options screen, here's a camel with a clock for a face, and gritting teeth with a chain wrapped around them. It clomps at us if we click it too many times, but they're chained, so it's probably fine. What's in extras? Supporter edition, view credits, and return to menu. Well, let's click on these little zigzaggly fish first. Oh, they're made of paper, I think. So they flitter about and like make little paper noises. This content requires ownership of the supporter edition, which we don't have. Alright, that's fine. Let's jump back into the Uncanny Streets. So I said last time that I was going to go through and replay the game again to get us to this point because I had thought that the tool we have in our hands here, the face which we use to create staircases, was bugged, and it wasn't. I forgot that we needed to hold the button when we come across the little pits that let us plant the head. Yeah, so we can absolutely just use this. I tinkered a little bit with the idea of like going through and replaying the game anyway so that we could complete the quest that I had missed because I took too much time, which is very doable. I just didn't know how. Apparently, well, thank you, 0 fall damage. Let me just show you. Because I looked it up, and it's something that's incredibly doable, and I actually almost did it by accident. Because we can go... There are a couple of different ways to get to the place where the heads were that we were supposed to collect for the taxi driver. And because we didn't get there in time, the taxi was crushed, which is very unfortunate. But the easiest way to do it is to go into the sleeve. Like I was thinking one should. But that's done now. Yeah, this is no longer a thing we can do, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to live with that decision, and then whatever happens with it in terms of gameplay later on down the line, as this is indeed an episodic game, we'll deal with those consequences. In the meantime, let's plant the head down here. And just sort of follow our board member, as they are called, who is becoming a staircase by stretching in a very awkward way, all the way up to here, where there's just sort of this egg-ass looking eyeball up here. They're the bus.
I am the buzz!
They continue to be the bus.
I'm the buzz!
Yeah, they're the bus, all right. You got one more in you?
I'm the buzz!
Yeah. Okay, well, good luck with that. Let me see if there are any other places we can use our wonderful new head thing. I was kind of gonna let it float. Oh, hey, can we talk to you?
I should send my worky resume to the boss now. I'm super good with organizing bosses.
Okay, I really thought that I was gonna get you a job with that rather nervous temp from earlier, but no. Oh right, that's a gap. Forgot about it. So, what's up, chat room? I have to go to the bathroom. Hey there. You're prefacing your chat with R, and that's not Gail or Imogen, so I apologize. I don't know who you are, or rather, I don't know your name. But it's good to have you here. I'm just fucking around a little bit before we go up onto the thing. It's Rain. I don't think we've met. I don't think we have either, but it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Remy. I should probably have that on screen somewhere, but I don't. Oh, hey, you weren't here before. And neither, I think, was this sludge on the ground. What do you have to say? Windows 98 helper looking office man in a tie?
I was walking along and I found this spacious, durable luxury bag.
I was walking along and I found this spacious, durable luxury bag. I'm repeating because that was very bit crushed and I don't know if it's audible.
Just lying here.
Just lying here. It does look durable. I don't know about spacious, but you're a lot smaller than me.
What fortune, what bliss.
What fortune and what bliss.
Could have orchestrated such a thing.
What kind hands could have orchestrated such a thing?
And what a generous heart to leave such a bag here for anyone to find.
And what a generous heart to leave such a bag here for anyone to find. You sound like the fucking... Oh, I'm sure there's a thing for it. The not Microsoft Sam, the same sort of text-to-speech vocoder they used in Faith.
Well, they have the thanks of Timothy Rundle.
Well, they have the thanks of Timothy Rundle, which is, I guess, you. It's good to meet you, Timothy.
Now, what will I do with all this space?
Now, what will I do with all this space?
Sales meat, scissors, rampons, artillery, cutlass, targets, limsaws, chargers, printers, demsons, fish leaves, braid, toss, knurlers, lats, cigars, tripods, fiddles, razorbacks, windows, argon.
I don't. I'm not going to just naming stuff. I saw you talk to Tasky, and she's voiced by Lizzie Freeman. Is that the name of the rather excitable girl that we spoke to a second ago? Because I don't think she introduced herself. I also don't know who Lizzie Freeman is, but I am glad that you're excited by this information.
What fortune, what bliss. What I intend to have orchestrated.
All right, I'll leave you to your bag, Timothy. How about we head over here to the uterus titan, but you seem fine. That takes us down to the caves. I don't need to go in the caves. Pardon. Oh, here's one. They're a little... Oh, hey. Hourglass. We've seen a couple of these. I think they, given what I just saw in the supporter edition thing, I think they unlock, uh, but like that bonus content. Lizzie Freeman voices Pomni in The Amazing Digital Circus and also Mooney in ENA Season 1. Hey, neat. So it's not that strange that they would be on call. Why is Bro moaning like that when you step on him? Listen, I moan when you step on me. There's a rain cloud up here. I am waiting for my child. I think most people would moan if you step on them for one reason or another. I am waiting for my child. This is not my child. They're just continuing to say this is not my child. I presume they're talking about the hourglass, as there is nothing else on this roof. Hey, can I jump on this? Yeah, I sure can. This cloud is step-onable. Oh no, this probably isn't your child. It is a different cloud. That makes sense. Oop. I don't think that... Yeah, the bus hasn't arrived yet, still. Also, they would need like a blood sample from us, I guess, and I don't... That's a whole thing. Before we head up to the orb, let's go ahead and talk to everyone again. Although I don't think any of these folks have new dialogue.
Oh, so this. I hate my
Oh no, you do. The pants with the pants with the antlers, the pantlers. When this carrot shattered the air with his scream, I wanted him to accept his fate instantly. Oh, okay. That's the crispy fried body of the hoarder that we saw earlier. This is the problem with invasive weasels. Now his junk is polluting the environment. So loud. We can still talk to the crisped up body. You okay there, bud? He's in an uninterruptible sleep. Don't bother him. Okay. I will take your word for it that they are asleep. Yeah, pantlers. I said it and I meant it. Oh, okay, that's where the spacious bag came from, too. That was the Weaselmans. They must have got separated from them when they got exploded all to shit earlier. I don't think there's anything else new out here. So let's go ahead and... there's a place to plant our head over here, but I'm gonna just real quickly... What was that? Oh, okay. It's saying Q to swap tools so that we know that if we got back on our hands, this is where we're supposed to use the head to continue the story. I am just gonna real quick see if there's any other place to put this, if there's anything else we can do with the Six-Eyed Kids or the Crane, but there doesn't appear to. So let's. Oh well, hang on. We can head up this way. Oh, I think this is just another way to get up to the to get up to here. I think that if we planted the head here, it would take us to that exact same place. Yes, it would. That's Brock Pokemonsters. What have you done to him? Okay, listen. Brock made the choices he made. And resultantly, head. So, I don't know if you played this game. I know that Imogen did. But we got a ball full of cyber crap and we handed it to a wizard and they turned it into this so that we could like use it with other like I guess they're open graves now that I think about it. And to turn them into a person that we could use as a bridge or staircase. It's just that simple. There's another of the Matryoshka dolls up here.
Jane, anyone move or made a turn?
I can sense the overflowing tears and sins coming from the bathroom up there, I swear.
Anyone, Jane, move. Folks.
And another pair of pantlers.
Watch out for the bag.
May the doors guide my epic moves.
Come on, get right.
And, well, here's another one. It's starting to get more foggy as we make our way up. And I have no doubt that's just gonna continue. Oh, hey. That's some very jaunty music. I watched Amy play this her second time at the start of this year-ish. Yeah. That shaman was right this whole time, and we called him crazy. Or maybe we're the crazy ones for believing him now. We're just gonna keep ascending. There's another... I know there's a couple other spaces to plant our head, but we're gonna have a look everywhere else first. Because we're good gamers, and good gamers don't get tricked by the lie of the golden path. Good gamers never fall for Joel's funny trick. I haven't watched a Joel Varg Skeletor stream in like an incredibly hot minute. Oh, no, I misunderstood that. Joel Guerrera. Is it Guerrera? Oh, fuck, I called him Gutierrez, I think, on last stream. Damn it, I should have checked my, I should have checked my understanding before doing that. Thank you, Joel Guerrera. Are you camping here too? No, Pantlers. I'm just on my way through, I think. Okay. So, having climbed up a series of floating rocks, we're coming to a platform that looks a lot like a shrine. Hey, what are those things? Nope. There's like some humanoid figures floating around this rotating platform. We'll come back to it. Oh, there's another pair of Pantlers caught in, I don't know, what's either ice or webs. I smell the bathroom. It's close. I understand that you are that you are being like of the moment, and I'm not mad at you for doing it. I have a real fucking thing about being called streamer in that way. Cuz when we first started, there were a lot of people who, not a lot of people, but enough people to cause it to be a fucking thing for me, who came into the stream specifically to try and fuck with us, who just called us streamer as a means of dehumanization. Again, I understand you didn't know that. I'm letting you know that. Thanks for telling me. Thank you for accepting that minor criticism with grace. Oh, hey. You're big. It's like a head. You got sort of monster eyes and a human mouth with beautiful full lips, sort of held together with the top part and the bottom part with gunk. So that's cool. Uh-oh. Our board member is starting to get cold. As we get up here, the wind is blowing us all over the damn place now. What is that? It's the face that lives up here in the clouds near the bathroom. I don't know what to tell you. It seems self-explanatory to me. This is just where it lives. We're in its home. It's not nice to judge. Oh, they are following us a little bit. The face. And that's fine. Motherfucker. I can make that jump, I swear to God. But I'm scared. Okay. Listen, you're allowed to be scared. Listen, it doesn't appear to want any harm to come to us. It's just, you know, there. Hey, can we talk about... I'm going to be quiet for just a second so it can play. Can we talk about how banging this track is? It kind of feels like one of the Nintendo 64 Legend of Zelda tracks got on uppers a little bit. ENA music is always fire. I agree with you. I disagree. I'm telling you that I made that jump. All right. Oh, okay. I see what's happening now. I kept hitting left shift to run. But it's a toggle, it's not a hold down. So every time I was hitting left shift to run, I was half of the time taking myself out of run. Okay. It looks like it's getting a little too high up for the head to follow us. Goodbye, head. As we climb what I am sure is the last one of these. Through a big pillory door into... Okay, yeah. This is taking us all the way up to the orb. We can see the city underneath us. And unbelievably, a part of me wants to jump down from here just to see if this is all one environment. But I'd have to climb all the way back up. And I don't know if I want to do that. In fact, I'm very sure I don't. The baby pet dinners are up here. So no head, chonk. Oh, that's nice. We can reach out and pet the baby pet dinners from up here. I'm glad they got away from Trenchcoat Horse. Is this the bathroom? I mean, it could be. Oh, that one's stuck in ice or cobweb or whatever this is meant to be. Crystal. Is that like a baby in there? So I don't think I've really described the orb. I've just called it an orb. It's not really an orb. It's sort of the shape of a Christmas tree light. It's a bulb shape, but it narrows at either end. And inside there's like a red gloopy thing. Kind of looks like a womb. I don't think it's been born yet. Oh, you're right. So it's not a baby yet. It's a fetus. Life does not begin at conception. I'm not going to go deeper into it. This isn't the space for that conversation, but like, no. At the bottom of the bulge, the bulb, it is a bulge also. At the bottom of the bulge, there's a face. Sort of looking around with reddish eyes. What do you have to say, friend? Tentatively, ENA reaches out. Oh, the hand is bitten. And so the arm is bitten. All of the parts are bitten. And now we are inside of the orb, I guess. being enwrapped by tentacles. Oh, good, we're getting a call.
ENA いつまでもたもたしてるんだ
Anna, what's taking so long? Where's the genie?
あんたま
Don't tell me you're still in the bathroom. Hey, quit hovering over the toilet. It's embarrassing.
なんでそんなこと言うんだよ
Who talks like that? And hold the phone.
あんたどう
Are you repenting on the toilet? Ah,
こん
you. I should have seen this coming. Life begins in the bathroom. Yes, I agree with you. Oh, hi there. We can't move our head or body with the expected controls. We can just talk to this. It's another maquette body, except this one's dressed like a samurai with a big ol' sun-like mask. Oh, we have a big hole right through the middle of us. That's not okay.
Pardon me. My head hurts so much. Do you have any coffee? Any milk? Any bathroom?
The figure points off to a absolutely massive porta potty.
Giant bathroom. Ugh. It's not enough for this many bodies. Ugh, I hate myself.
So a sort of, I'm gonna go with holographic line, sort of vector line version of ENA was poking out of the massive hole in the middle of us, which had a completely third voice. It's the Noble Gold Mask. Oh, you're not wrong. They even pointed mysteriously in the direction we were supposed to go. I'm just gonna... Oh, no. We can't walk backwards into the sort of void behind us. We must go forward to the porta potty. Hi, how are you doing? There's a whole bunch of the noble masks, all generally pointing in the same direction. I don't think any of them will wish to speak with me, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh, hey, we blinked again. That one's not pointing. That one looks like they're clutching their stomach in pain. Incoming Frogger moment. Oh, it's okay. Oh, huh. Oh, you're right. The bridge I was looking at over here is broken. So I can't just, like, cross the bridge that way. There's a bunch of reeds just floating in the river in front of us. Or... we could just do that and walk across using our head bone. But I think I don't want to do that. I think I want to try the Frogger strats. Okay, that's something I can definitely do. Oh, we've fallen. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. So when we fell, we ended up in a new area. It's a sort of courtyard filled with tiny little houses, which presumably house these little. We saw one or two of these before. The little holographic representations of. They look like small people with bear hats, but there's not any like detail to them. They're silhouettes, really. There's also a massive animated king head on some sort of mecha legs over here. So let's see what you have to say.
Hast thou seen that? Entities fighting each other for thy attention, creating a path to the correct hut for the sinful souls whom arrive to this unfortunate place. I know not which one to trust, which tells the truth. So tired I am of lies.
Big mood, bud.
The lighter orange seems desperate to have thy attention, though it doesn't bother me that much. Despite everything, green always seemed to me a rather poisonous color. The directions from those dark greens, something feels sour in them. For my part, a cup of sack with orange is better than a cup without. The lighter orange, despite...
Okay. So probably we are meant to follow the orange ones. They are the little hologram people of different colors. But I do just kind of want to wander around everywhere and see what there is to see. Well, now that it's this, I kind of wish that I had, like, bothered to take the bridge over to the bathroom and actually see what was over there. So I'm gonna have to go play this again and do that on my in my spare time. Unless oh no, last save 3 minutes ago. That's definitely before then, right? Hang on. I'm gonna hit main menu and do that again. I feel certain that it saved afterwards. But I want to check just to be sure. Yeah, in the Lost Village. 3 minutes ago. Okay. I could spoil it if you want. No, I don't think so. I think I want to go do it on my own, and as someone who likes this project and wants to see it supported, I think that leaving one or two things that I'm not doing specifically to, like, let a person who wants to go play this game and find out that for themselves is a good idea. So I will do that on my own time, and if you, the home viewer, wish to see that, I guess you could just go to another stream also. But the game is free. That's a fun little noise you make. So there's sort of toys, littered all over the space, but they're not like textured really. They're just sort of, well, I guess they are textured. They're just like this. They look like they're made of, uh, porcelain or bone. Ball and cup, some kind of hot dog on a stick, train set, a ball, a pail, and shovel. And a couple more dead maquettes. Sleeping, I apologize. Sleeping maquettes. Alright. So let's, follow the little orange gummy bears. Or I don't know, who the fuck are we to trust that king? What if we make a bad decision and follow the green ones? Just sort of go dot to dot. Follow them through. Sort of taking this, pardon me, all the way around. Well, okay, I guess this has taught me a valuable lesson. Following the little green gummy bears has, just sort of ends up taking me in a circle. So, let's go back to the beginning of this little candy maze. Oh, I can just walk right through this. How about the train set? Yeah, they don't have colliders on them. That's fine. It's just like that. I think I went on a little too far. Here, square up and go this way? Yeah. And what are you pointing at? This one over here, presumably? Yeah. You're pointing over there. Pointing at this, does that mean this door, or are you pointing at this gummy bear here on the other side of the door? Well, both of those sort of led to the same place, so... All right. We found it. Presumably, we're in a tunnel. With water on the bottom and very primary red walls around that's covered with some vegetation. I loved the end of Jazz Punk. That's not a joke. I mean, it is a joke, but it's also like a factual statement. How's your day been, Rain? As I wander down this tunnel. I hope you've had an alright one. The tunnel is shifting colors as we walk through it. What the hell was that? Something jumped either out of or into the water. I guess it's not coming back. Oh. There was another one, or possibly the same one. Okay. Aquarium-ass bathroom walkway. You're not wrong. God, I would love to... I've seen pictures of them because, obviously, we're great fans of zoos and aquariums, and we would actually really love to have a walk around through one of those great big, like, all around you aquariums. Even though I think it might give us the fear a little bit. It opens out into a sort of basin surrounded by I don't know, they look like humanoid figures with axolotl heads. Difficult to tell. Oh, hang on, I can get, before I get to the middle, whatever the hell that thing is in the middle, I can get much closer to one of these. How you doing? Yeah, it's sort of an axolotl shape, but then it's got like a snoot, like an anteater. They're cute. I like them. I hope they're not about to kill me with lasers or something once I go touch whatever the hell this is in the center. Oh, it's a broken Matryoshka doll. It's a Matryoshka doll that's sort of been cracked apart like an egg. My condolences on reaching this place. Whoever you are talking with now is what remains of the former genie of these lands. Forgiveness is only a gift you can never have.
Dear Genie, or to whoever it may concern, my job is to do everything possible to find the boss, for he is our target today. The smoke is in the way of our business and must be eradicated at once.
That boss you're looking for, are you familiar with his background, his family, his face? Even if you can't answer these questions, you seem to recognize very well who this entity is. Despite this confidence, you and me holding a conversation in this place says a lot about your inability to complete such a task. Could there have been hesitation in your actions? Unfortunately, there's not much else I can do for you right now. I choose to remind you that this place we are in is too far away from your real physical form. I can only keep you from returning to it. You are inside the bathroom. Yeah, it looks it. We're at the bottom of the bowl. However, I may make an exception for today. Touch my memories. Let me show you a reality, one where you achieved your deepest desires. The memories being in the shape of a kind of tadpole thing with, I'm going to go with Elvis's head. Reach out and touch the Elvis seahorse. Remember, Ina, all it takes is a place and the right food. Well, out here in the Pillars of Man. Oh, there's an invisible wall. We can't go this far back. All right. A big empty area with pillars at the four corners, and in the middle, I love this fucking statue / teapot. It's got legs. It does have legs, with like joints on them, like a robot's legs. Then a torso and head and arms that look like a teapot. There's a head with a hat and long red hair coming off of it, and in addition to all that, one again robotly jointed hand with a cog in the middle, sort of rubbing the belly zone. Can the business bear the liability of obliterating this smoke machine? We have one response to this, and it's yes. So let's click it. We bring up a paper fan, which we apparently need to press E to flap or hit. Oh no, that's definitely hitting. Oh, we're filling a bar. Okay. Whap, 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 whap. The hand stops manipulating the belly of the, I guess, smoke machine. Oh, it's probably more of a hookah, right? That's supposed to be a hose. And the area around us grows dark. It no longer moves. There's a door. For lack of anything else to do, let's head through it. Oh, good. So we're in a high school gym locker room. Or possibly a regular gym locker room. I don't go to gyms that much. It looks incredibly normal apart from these sort of floating bits in the air and the fact that this door clearly opens out into a void. Oh, cool. It's a maze of doors all alike. Oh, here comes the call.
なあ、頼むよ。
Please tell me you're done with all that bathroom bullcrap.
The issue with the bathroom has been resolved. Our business with the boss is our next priority. He will be down the drain in no time.
何に降りるって。
Down the what? That's not funny.
適当なこと言って
I won't fall for that. Stop acting like a novice.
あんたの仕事
You know your job.
いい加減に一気にし
Let's focus on finishing it in one go.
もう二度とバスルームな
And don't you dare ever talk to me about bathrooms again.
Toilets are death traps.
ああ、そうだ、言い忘れてた。
Ah, I almost forgot to mention. I don't really know what you did, but it is working.
あの嫌な質
A
問。
lot of that nasty smoke has disappeared. Good job, Ina.
おかげで随分。
You always make work easier.
だがひょっとす
Although, now that I think about it, we may have ended up in another one of those predicaments, Ina.
こいつ
Oh, damn it, this is a looping predicament.
Ah, predicaments, huh? I'm good at those.
いいか。今あんたがい
You
る。
see, I heard the door you're at is about to close right now.
閉じ込められ
That means you may get trapped in there, you know?
Well, it's time to be that one drop inside that ocean full of opportunities. Am I right?
ああ、そうかそうか。
Sure. I forgot you have your sales tricks.
じゃああんた本当に。
You really are good at those, aren't you?
だから行ってきなさい。
Now, go. Do whatever you have to do and come back. No problem. We went through an open door into a sort of alleyway, which has led to a couple of other alleyways. But that's fine. I can see the exit right over here. That's a fun little visual trick. Oh, hey. I know this place. This is an area from one of the shorts. The first one, I think, the auction. These graves with mouths all were people auctioning or at the auction attempting to buy things. I'm very much enjoying the music. I'm also enjoying this music. Okay, can we just... Well, no, we can't. I was about to say, this just looks like an edge. Can I leap off of it? But I cannot just leap off the edge. We seem to have got a pet cube following us. Just sort of stuck there in the upper right of our vision. A cube? Oh, good. We still have our head also. That's cool. Let's have a chat with these gravestones, I guess.
Just arrived for the premiere.
This is indeed one movie.
Oh, no, I apologize. It's a movie. Clearly, this set of muscly arms attached to a massive shape with a target in the middle of it. This is a movie. This is what movies are like.
I have seen this one before, but I am always happy to spend my time on it. I don't like the cast. I prefer cash. Very informative. I came here to buy some vacations. The second act feels too obvious. What are you looking at? Do I owe you something?
No.
Not now. Sorry, I do not give change.
All right.
This looks controversial.
It's another one of the Six Side kids. I've never seen something like this before. It's relaxing. Look, Gordon, cinema. I've heard you can unlock the third act with 10 Mesa coins, or whatever the hell they were called. Well, let's leave the, I guess we'll call it the theater behind. How about, what do you got for me, television set on legs? Oh, nothing, you're just sort of walking around doing your own thing. That's okay. I apologize for interfering with you. This doodle scratch of a lizard is clearly a dealer in real estate. A speculator in the real estate market. A speculative investor in real estate. A prospective buyer and seller in real estate properties. Someone in the market for real estate. An investor hoping to purchase real estate. A realtor. A real estate agent. Someone attempting to acquire real estate property. A speculative developer of land and properties. A hopeful arbitrageur. The representative of a CREIT looking for leverageable assets. I sort of stumbled over leverageable there. A trade-up buyer on the scent of a land rush. A prospective mover on the front lines of a restructuring in the real estate sector. An aggressive speculator in high-yield land-based securities. An expectant home improvement profiteer. A proto-speculator seeking growth at all costs in the wake of a market-wide liquidity crisis. Someone trying to acquire high LTV financial instruments in the emerging local sector of real estate. A wannabe house flipper. An aspiring property enrichment specialist dabbling in quick turnaround investments. An entry-level property czar. A would-be land banker rapidly trading in securitized property assets. A dealer in real estate. Fair play to you. That was like 20 of those.
Not enough chocolates to buy this.
Oh, that's a shame.
Is that hat up for auction? Maybe next season?
I think my hat is connected to my job. The real estate in question are these tiny, we couldn't possibly fit into them. Or maybe we could. Time is warped and space is bendable. Houses being watched over by this couple of faceless cherubs. How about you? Oh, hey, it's the uterus titan. I guess they got free from the house, or maybe this is just another one. I was born with a purpose from the bells of creation. My soul was poured into the river of time, and my flesh under the pressure of life. A disturbing relief is what is in front of me. I also like this guy. They're nice. We had a staring contest earlier. I lost. Well. Oh, there's the boat over there. There's a taxi cab, and here's the excitable person with red hair that we saw earlier in their tiny house. Was I meant to take this ride instead? Where is this taxi going to bring me? Could it be that, in the end, all roads lead to the bathroom?
This new island looked fancier in the catalog. Not impressed.
That's a shame. We've acquired some more cubes. Which is sort of concerning. I wonder whether or not we can be overwhelmed by cubes. But I'm choosing not to worry about that right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm also proud of me.
Things are smelling much more valuable now. Good job, ENA.
There's a little island over this way. Can we get to there? Well, more cubes have arrived on our person. We apparently can't get over to that little island. Or at least not in an obvious way. There may be an inobvious way, but it's not obvious. I guess let's head back to that boat. Which now does not have any... which now does not have any texturing on it. Uh-oh, more cubes. They are starting to overwhelm our vision a little.
Why are those things around you?
So that's a great question. I'm wondering that myself, and it's starting to concern me a little bit. I'm telling my grandkids that this was Minecraft. Congratulations, ENA. Congratulations. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Squonk, squonk. Well. Some more cubes. I guess when our handler, the frogman, said that the door was about to close, it meant that the area was collapsing because I suppose from the streets and sort of general area we're meant to take from it the fact that this is the area that we were just in. It's just now all untextured. It's being blown up, and therefore the parasites are coming in to speculate on it, buy it on the cheap, and presumably redevelop it, which is a shame. Oh yeah, this is the lobby we were in before, and it also looks worse. The Matryoshka dolls are not looking fantastic either. I'm just gonna try and get to the lonely door before the cubes overwhelm me. Open this door? Yes. This door is now fully closed. Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Yep, the cubes are overwhelming us a little. Fade to black. This is why public bathrooms are important. I agree, and this is why responsible and free access to public bathrooms are important, not just for trans people, but for everybody. ENA is waking up caught in a what appears to be a triangle made of cubes. A maquette bursts out of them, and falls into an ocean of holy code before being grasped by a hand and pulled into a glowing door. Oh, this is the end of Chapter 1, The Lonely Door, as directed by Joel Guerrera. Again, I apologize for saying Joel Gutierrez, which I think I did at the beginning of last stream. I can't believe ENA abstracted. Can't you? I can. Macintalk, Dexoc, VIP Tom, and Microsoft Sam. Listed as voice actors, which I think is incredible. Here comes the Patreon names. Oh golly, there's a lot of these. I'm just gonna let it run. I just hope they're okay. Myself. It's okay to abstract sometimes, but I hope they do get to come back to their essence of self. I shouldn't be surprised that I recognize some of these names. They're going a little too... It's a little too dense for me to be able to actually, like, scan for an individual person, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were names in here that I would know, know. Don't think I didn't see that. I am Dracula. Oh, hang on. Hey. Quit being so unprofessional. People get the wrong idea. The maquette that was sort of slumped over on the platform in the beginning went through a couple of sudden status changes, but then eventually turned into ENA. I'm glad they're okay. So wow. Yeah, that's all of that for the moment. Again, this is being released episodically. I'm not certain when episode 2 is slated to come out, or if that's a thing that's currently on the slate. But I'm absolutely gonna play it when it does. It's early. I can't decide if I want to call the stream right now and just leave it where it is, or like drop into something else. But I feel like there's nothing I have that wouldn't be some sort of incredible tonal whiplash. So yeah, I think I am just going to call the stream incredibly early. What a good game? Yes, I agree that this is a game, and I agree that it is good. So yeah, that's going to be it for the evening. I don't know what I'm going to do for stream tomorrow. It's going to be something. I'll figure it out. Thanks for the show. I'm always happy to do this. Well, that's not true. I'm usually happy to stream. I try not to stream when I'm too upset, because then you get streams like the Hollow Knight stream. Which again, I don't disavow, but like, it's not the way I wish to present myself to the world. Yeah. So I guess I need to do the call to action now, since I'm not going to go to break. Hey, before we go, want to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Iranian, Sudanese, Congolese lives matter. There are many ways to be in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less. So, hey, take a moment to look at the mutual aid hashtag on your social media, if one exists, as I am about to. And if you can, check out other mutual aid initiatives that exist in places you operate, both online and in meat space. Because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. Thanks, Rain, for being here. Thank you to anyone watching this as a VOD. Hope you have a good time in whatever time and space you occupy. I've been Remy of the Free Association. Again, I don't know what I'm going to be playing for tomorrow. I'll figure that out right now, I guess. I'll do some deep dives while I'm... I'll take this extra time that I have to make those choices. But I will be back streaming tomorrow, roughly the same time. Until then, I love you. I want you to stay alive. Take care of yourselves and look after each other. And I'll see you later. Is there anyone streaming that I can raid? Probably not, right? Not really. I don't know if I want to raid these larger channels that I follow. At the moment. Yeah. Regardless. See you later.